Hey everybody, and welcome back to another 4x8 gear talk, where I take a 4x8 sheet of plywood, plop down a piece of gear that I have either a lot of experience with or plan on using in the future, and give you a rundown on everything that goes into the product to help you make choices on what products you might need in the future for trips that you have coming up. So of all of the Mystery Ranch backpacks, this is the one that I have the most experience with. This is the Metcalfe. Specs on this: 5.7 pounds, 4,300 cubic inches. It's a very simply laid out bag, which I like a lot as far as backpacks go. It tends to, if you have a lot of extra pockets, I tend to lose stuff in the pack and not remember where I put stuff back in. So this is a very simple pack, but yeah, it's the one I have the most experience with. I got my first Metcalfe back in 2013 and have hauled many animals out with the Metcalfes over the last, 7 years. So yeah, I'll just run through the whole pack. It is a very simply laid out pack. It has just one major compartment, or one pocket on one side, water bottle pocket on the other, and then the lid. So I'll just kind of give you a rundown on everything that the pack can do. As far as what hunts are best for this pack, this is definitely one of the most versatile packs. It shrinks down really nice for day hunts, and it can also be expanded way out to that 4,300 cubic inches. And I have used the Metcalfe on hunts up to 8 days. Now that was with a couple people, splitting some of the gear up and everything. If you're running solo, you could probably still get that out of it, but you'd have to lash a few things to the outside, I'm guessing, depending on what your kit looks like. And now typically I have a ton of camera gear, so I would say if you're not hauling in several lenses and batteries and that type of thing, you could probably get for sure 7 or 8 days out of this on a solo hunt. Yeah, so running through the pack, right now I've just got blankets and stuff shoved inside to show you kind of the shape, but super simple design. One of the things I really like about this is because it doesn't stick way off your back and it's not incredibly tall until you expand the top of this, it just rides really nice on your back. It sits tight to the back. You don't get a lot of sway back and forth with the way the frame works on this thing. The frame does twist a little bit. It's made to move with your body movements, and so it's not so rigid, which is really nice. But yeah, super simple. So it does come with a lid, and the lid can pop off just like this. And the lid is great for all of the smaller items that you might be carrying in with you for a hunt. Typically I'll run, all of my toiletries, extra batteries for the cameras, SD cards, whatever it might be. All of the smaller stuff you can really jam in the top of that. And if you load it correctly, you can kind of set that right, it sits right on top of the pack, and once you're hiking in or whatever, it kind of helps even out that load without having to jam a bunch of heavy stuff all the way in the bottom of the pack. So the lid is super handy. Yeah, just a nice little compartment there. Now the main pack itself, like I said before, super simple pack, just a single compartment. Does have a couple different ways to open it, so you can get into the pack from the top by opening those straps, and then it has 2 different cinch straps depending on how much gear you got in there. I was talking about how it expands to 4,300 cubic inches, and the top of the pack shifts way up so you can jam more gear in there when you're hiking in for a spike camp or whatever it might be. But yeah, 2 different cinch straps there to tighten everything down. And then the other cool thing about the Metcalfe is that it has a full side zipper. So rather than having to dig constantly into the top of the pack to get something at the very bottom, this zipper runs all the way down, allowing you to get into the side of the pack, and however you have stuff layered in there, you're going to be able to reach in and grab different gear from the side pouch if you need it. On this side of the pack, on the right side, so if you're carrying it, it'd be your right hand, it's a water bottle pocket, which is pretty nice. It's got it's a nice stretchy mesh, perfect for an Nalgene bottle. And then on the other side is a small zipper pocket on this side for whatever you want to put in there. Obviously smaller accessories. A lot of times I'll throw my inReach in there just so quick access to that. And then it does have nylon webbing where you cinch it across, and there are accessory pockets for the waist belt. The Metcalfe has gone through several renditions. The latest one, they went back to a little bit wider shoulder strap and waist belt, which I really like a lot. It feels like it takes the load off your back quite a bit more. Obviously, load lifters, the frame runs up above the back of the shoulder strap, so it helps take that weight off. The cinch straps, they cinch from the outside in, which is really nice rather than trying to buckle it and then cinch it to the outside. Just this system is a lot easier. Obviously you see that in a lot of backpacking packs now. So it's fully adjustable to fit you. They have different size waist belts, different size yokes, and then on top of that, you can adjust this part up and down to fit your torso, which is really nice. So you're always gonna have a pack that rides the correct way. Yeah, right now, like I said, I've just got a jam full of blankets, but does shrink way down for day hunts, and you're not going to be carrying much other than, you know, say water and some food and a few extra hunting accessories. It shrinks way down, so it rides super nice and lightweight on your back. And then one of the best things about all of the Mystery Ranch packs is the overload system. So the backpack itself slides up and off the frame, and then you can haul that meat in between the frame and the pack, so you can still get, you know, all of your gear out plus a load of meat without having to jam all the meat inside the pack and get the inside of the pack all bloody. Yeah, I can run through kind of how that overload system works, but overall, like, just super simple pack, but very effective, and I would say definitely one of the most versatile ones that Mystery Ranch makes. Now, if you want to use that overload system, you have to take the load lifter straps off, like so. The other nice thing about the overload system is if you do want to haul in some extra gear for camp, you could, you know, throw some gear in a dry sack or whatever and load that in between the pack and the frame, just to haul in some extra gear for spike camp. So yeah, those are all unbuckled. And then the pack itself slides up. There's a couple. Let's see here. So just like that, the pack slides off the back of the frame. There's these two cinch buckle straps that you loosen up. So you have a load shelf right here. And then once you have your meat kind of positioned where you want it, then you fold the pack back over the top. The outside straps will connect right back to the frame, and then you can haul that meat or whatever it might be in between the frame and the pack, not only keeping it closer to your back for a better load, but keeping the inside of your pack a little bit cleaner from potential blood, which isn't the end of the world because it cleans off. But yeah, it's kind of nice to be able to haul out a load of meat and camp all at one time. So that's your pretty quick and basic overview of the Mystery Ranch Metcalf. But again, super versatile pack. If you're looking at one that kind of does it all, this is definitely a good option to look at. So again, that is the Mystery Ranch Metcalf. If you like these gear videos, be sure to not only smash the like button, but subscribe and share this with all your buddies. And let me know in the comments what other gear you want to see. I have been accumulating different gear for the last 15 years or so, and have a kit that I've built up that I really like to use for different seasons and stuff. So yeah, if there's something that you'd like to see or hear about, be sure to comment below and let me know what else I can talk about, whether it be backpacking gear, photography, calls, you name it. Let me know. I would love to go through more gear for you. So thanks again, and see you on the next one.